for stain line. You can see stain line 3, 4, 6, 5, and 20. Next, the basic information for stain line boards and seals. First one is stain line boards. The stain line board is cobalt alloy. The hardness is HRC 45 to HRC 55. The mostly used material is stain line 20. The second one is stain line 6. The material of the stain line 6 is generally lower than the material of the stain line boards. The material is stain line 3 or A3. Next, some photos for stain line boards and seals. Next, hanging photos for stain line boards and seals. You can see these photos. We have two types for painting. One is pattern, another is plain wooden boards. Next, some videos for stain line boards and seals. You can see this video is for stain line boards. The material is stain line 20 and the surface is G100. Next video is process for stain line boards. Okay, next, test report for stain line boards and seals. You can see this photo. The material is stain line 3, and the specification is diameter 31.75 mm, and the hardness is 59 HRC. Next, size. Different size for stain line boards and seals. You can see cobalt alloy boards. For specification, we have diameter 50.88 mm, diameter 19.05 millimeter, diameter 22.23 millimeter, and the diameter 42.88 millimeter. For cobalt alloy 6, the standard is APILAP. The specification is V11 to 106. And the material is stain line 3. Next, export for stain line boards and seals. We have exported stain line boards and seals to many countries, such as the USA, UK, Italy, Spain, Brazil, and Australia, and other countries. Our customers have very good feedback on our stain line boards and seals. Next, I'd like to show some samples for you. Okay, you can see. This product is our samples. This one is small balls. The diameter is 15.88 millimeter. This one is big ball. The size is diameter 50.8 millimeter. The material is C920 and the service is G100. You can. This one is C96. The material is C93. Let's go. Next, other products for cobalt alloy. The first one is cobalt alloy welding rods. The second one is cobalt alloy round bars. Last one is cobalt alloy rings. Next, part 2. Cobalt 50 castings and forgings. The basic information for cobalt 50. Cobalt 50 is a high temperature alloy material. High temperature alloy refers to a type of metal materials based on iron, nickel, and cobalt that can work for a long time at a high temperature above 600 degrees and a sinking strength. And the high temperature strength, good oxidation, and corrosion resistance. Next, some photos from cobalt for cobalt 50 castings. Next, some photos for cobalt 50 forgings. Next, test report for cobalt 50 products. You can see this table, this test report. The material is cobalt 50. You can see the cobalt is 51.1. Next, dimensional check report from cobalt 50 products. You can see the photo is our joints from cobalt 50 products. The second one is nickel alloy. For cannot, part 1 is nail alloy. Part 2, ink nail alloy. Part 3, Teflon alloy. Okay, part 1, nail alloy. The basic information for nail alloy. Nail alloy series products have excellent physical properties of high strength, high corrosion resistance, and wear resistance. They have the advantage of long service life. Commonly used grades are Monel 400 and Monel K500. You can see this table is chemical composition for Monel 400 and Monel K500. So, the material performance of Monel K500 is better than Monel 400. Next, test report for Monel alloy. You can see the product is bolts and nuts and washers. The material is Monel K500. Next, dimensional check report for products. Next, some photos from Monel alloy products. You can see here are the bolts, nuts, and the washers with C2O string. Next, photos from Monel alloy. Next, here are the rings and tubes. Next, part 2, Monel alloy. The basic information for Monel alloy. The biggest feature of Monel storage material is better corrosion resistance. Generally speaking, the higher the chromium content, the better the corrosion resistance. You can see the table is chemical composition for Monel alloy, such as Monel 625, Monel 780, and Monel X750. Next, test report for Monel alloy. This test report is from chemical composition report. You can see the product is flat, and the material is Monel 625. Next, dimensional check report for products. Okay, some photos for Monel alloy. Part 3, test alloy. The basic information for test alloy. Test alloy is a nickel-based corrosion resistant alloy divided into two categories: nickel chromium alloy and nickel chromium molten alloy. Test alloy has good corrosion resistance. Next, the basic information for test alloy classification. Test alloy is main divided into three series: B, C, and G. It is mainly used in iron-based chromium nickel or chromium nickel molten stainless steel. You can see B series, B2, and B3. B23, C series, C276, and C222. The most widely used are the second generation materials, such as N10665 or B22, N10276 or C276, N06022 or C222. Next, some photos from Hexalloy alloy. Next, dental alloy. Chemical composition for dental alloy. The casting process of dental alloy parts is investment casting, also known as non-wax casting method. The basic process is to first make a wax molder from wax or plastic. The surface of the wax molder is coated with an embedding material to make the casting molder. And then the molten alloy is cast into the casting cavity inside, forming a casting. You can see the table is chemical composition from dental alloy. The first one is cobalt chromium dental alloy. The cobalt is balanced. The second one is nickel chromium dental alloy. And the nickel is balanced. Next, demand description for dental alloy. The market for dental alloy is very broad. Because of the widespread dental industry, the demand for dental alloy has increased. As we all know, there are many kinds of dental alloy materials. Today, we show the demand for dental alloy of various materials. You can see the photo is demand description. The first one is nickel dental alloy, accounting for 59% of the world. The second one is cobalt dental alloy, accounting for 31% of the world. The third one is nickel beryllium titanium dental alloy, accounting for 7% of the world. Last one is others, accounting for 3% of the world. Next, some photos from dental alloy. Next, some videos for dental alloy. You can see this video is for nickel chromium dental alloy. Okay, next video. You can see this video is from cobalt chromium dental alloy. Okay, Next, I'd like to show some samples for you. You can see this one is cobalt chromium dental alloy. The diameter is 9.6 millimeter and the length is 10 millimeter. This one is nickel chromium dental alloy. The diameter is 6 millimeter and the length is 8 millimeter. Okay. If you have any inquiry from dental alloy, please follow our shop. Thank you. That's all for my speech now. Thanks for your valuable time. Welcome to our next lecture. Thanks. Okay, welcome our colleague. Ready? Thank you.
Hello, this is Ray from China. Now wait a moment. Okay. Now let's learn the powder. Nickel powder. Part one is nickel powder. And the part two is aluminum powder. Part three is copper powder. Part four is cobalt powder. Now the part one is nickel powder. Look at the picture. This is the nickel powder. Metal with the nickel powder and the powder and the carbonate intervening and nickel powder, flat nickel powder. Nickel powder is distilled and purified. Nickel powder is distilled and purified. The powder made of high nickel powder in the process of the stable and limited is stable in a ball mill from the flat of the subordinate. Look at the powder. It's good. Now first, let's know the nickel powder and this color space of the powder. It's green powder. It's very easy to access in the most air. Now, how about the uses of the powder? It's used to the presses and oils, high temperature resistance, and machine, and also used to the high hydration for the chemical respiration. How about the packing of the powder? Pack it with bags and ice, close bags and iron drums. Look at the photo of the powder. The picture is the powder. This picture also the nickel powder, and this is nickel powder. You know. How about pick it in bags, and iron drums? This is nickel powder. You can look at 1 minute. Okay. It's most than 1 minute, but we must go on. Look the picture. This is a test report of the powder. It's named nickel powder, and DWG number is 42 milliamps. Next, element powder. This is the element powder, aluminum powder. The powder commonly known as the silver powder. This is the silver powder. A small of the powder is added to per element wheel, pressed into the cell powder and then possible. Look at the color of the powder. It's silver, white, and metal. How about the uses of the powder? It can use to candies, eggs, candies and fireworks. How to packing of the nickel powder? Paint it with the practice gas and spikes, close spikes, or iron juice. Now, let's look at the picture. This is the powder, and this is also powder. This is also powder. Okay, let's rotate 1 minute. Remember it? Yes. I know. Now look at the packet. It's packet in close spikes or juice. Look at 1 minute. Now, okay, look at the test result of the powder. Okay, next powder is copper powder. Look at the copper powder. Now, the copper powder is copper. The copper powder is the powder and the zinc about 60 copper and 40 zinc. So the copper powder is yellow. Its color is yellow. And the copper powder is white. The presentation prices of the copper powder is divided into the untreated metals and the reduction method. Now, the most used to examination the copper powder. Now, the copper powder is 2 colors. One is the copper powder is red, and the copper powder is yellow. How about the uses of the copper powder? The copper powder is used in powder material and toys and lighting metals and cladding industries. How about painting it? We also paint it in the bags and bags and clothes bags and so on. Look at the picture. How about, do you know the red color is copper powder or copper powder? Guys, you know, this is the copper powder because the copper powder have about 40 zinc, so it's red. The color is yellow, so it's copper powder. It's only use the copper. Look at the result of the powder. The taste is very good. The part 4, cobalt powder. Cobalt powder as coagulation of the cobalt powder is used cobalt enzyme. How about the color of the cobalt powder? The color is green. Now the cobalt powder used as the predicate such as cement, cardboard, and toys, high temperature oils, and such as the switchboard batteries and record for and meditation. We only taking it in the drum or box, not in bags or bags. Look the picture. This is the cobalt powder. We only taking it in the jar or box. Do you know? Now the size of the table of powers. Look at so many numbers. In our life, about a mining powder have another for it that the manganese powder is vitamin powder. Iron powder. Iron. The bromine powder. The manganese powder. Chimney powder. Zinc powder, and so on. So, thank you. Welcome. Do you use it? Helen now. Welcome, Helen.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, this is Helen. 我的 PPT 是在用。接下来就是。对。Hello, this is Helen. I will introduce EP melting kettle casting and select pot castings. Let's start. Okay. The first we can we look the catalog. I will introduce the three products. The first one is melting kettle castings. The second one is slag pot. The second is melting kettle welding shoe. Okay, the first one, melting kettle casting. Look at this picture. Our kettle casting is have two colors, red one and black. Melting kettle casting. What is melting pot? The melting kettle is used to melt metal to make new products. A melting pot is a pot in which metal or other substances can be melted or heated up to very high temperatures. Melting kettle furnaces are designed for the melting and the refining of low melting point, non-ferrous metals such as lead, tin, zinc, AI, and other alloys. Okay, it's very big. Okay, so another details. The details description. If someone buy it, I must know the material grade. There have two material grades. The first one is alloy steel. The second one is carbon steel. And I also know the quality level. As per national standard, the quality level attended to as per national standard or international standards. Look at the production process. Standard process including machining process such as drilling and tapping holes. The trend for material selection. Due to obvious advantage in terms of service life, maintenance and cost efficiency, cast steels have been becoming more significant in the multi-part construction over the last few years against both materials. Suffering cast iron and laminar graph cast iron. In comparison with other materials, cast steel offers excellent repair possibility as it is well suited to welding. Okay, look at these capacities. There have many capacities. We can product the 10 tons, and the more bigger is 20 tons, and 25 tons and 50 tons. And we also can product 70 tons, 100 tons. The material grade is carbon steel, alloy steel, heat-resistant cast iron. Production process, sand cast process, including a machining process such as drilling, tapping holes. Quality level as per national international standards. You can look at the picture, it's very big. Maybe a car can take one or two. Okay, there also have special features. The first is we can make big size alloy steel casting with sodium silicate sand process. The second, we can supply finished alloy steel castings with heat treatment and machining process. We also can produce alloy steel castings as per ASTM 27 and GBET 20878 and standard from DIN 17 440 DIN 224 AISI ASTIM JIS SUH 35 NF A35 2 35 572 584 BS 970 and BS 1449 iOS 683 or 13. Okay, the last one, the biggest steel casting we can achieve so far is 300 tons per piece. Look at the picture. The picture is 300 tons. It's very big. Quick details. It's very important if you want buy it. Capacities. Also, there have many capacities. First one is 10 tons and 20 tons, 25 tons, 50 tons, 70 tons, 100 tons. The process and casting, including machining process, the service we can make the as to OEM. The size, customize the size. You can tell us what is the capacity you want. I can customize it to you. Certification. The certification is ISO 901 to 2018. Quality control. The quality control is 100% inspected. Supplyability, 4,000 tons or 4,000 tons per year. We can look at the lead time. The different quantity, the time also is different. Okay. Okay. If you want the quantity is between 1 to 1 and 100. Maybe your time we should be 20 days. If the quantity is 101 to 1,000, the production time is 45 days. If you want more, maybe more than 1,000, we can to be negotiated. This is EB's inspection report. Our products must have the EB inspection report. We looked at the details. Okay, the seller is your name, and the purchaser is the product name, and part-time material, joining number, quality head number, manufacturing date, and inspection period. Enter. Okay, there is our company's name, and the inspection report include three parts. The second one is the chemical analysis report, machinery report. The section 2 is a dimensional check report, and the section 3 is Johnny number. And if they're convenient, you can let me know the picture. Okay, this inspection report covers the inspection items and the requirements established on the purchase order. Okay, inspection report. The picture is chemical composition. There have many details. We can look at the order number, order quantity, and and the customer's name, part name, different parts there have many different names. Example, melting cattle casting, metro, and the material number, and the height number. There have many height kinds. Standard composition. We also supply the machinery property, standard specimen. There is the size. The size is according to your drawing. According to the drawing, different products have different drawing, and the size also different. Okay, the second product is flat pot casting. Flat pot casting. What is flat pot? Product description. The flat pot is used to save excessive metal solution in production. The slag pot is an important equipment in steel making production. It is a container for high temperature slag produced during the smelting process of steel. It has a bowl-shaped container with lifting tunings on both sides. It's very convenient. Slag pots purchased by metallurgical companies generally use the traditional casting process, which has a long manufacturing cycle, should survive life, and a large number of scraps. Great work cost still has increased innovation in the production of slag tanks. And if slag tanks have a short casting period and a long service life, strong anti-deformation ability. Lateral. There is a different. There is a different chemical, and there is also have many details. There is a different product. You can, if you want, you can give me your drawing. Material grade, carbon steel. Material grade for carbon steel. There is two kinds. Material, and the first one is an ICR mold alloy steels. You can look there, it's different. The material is different too. And another one is heat resistant cast iron. And the material different, and the content is different too. Material grade. Material grade for iron casting. Standard material grade. Standard different and the different material. Chemical composition. The composition is different with the different products. Supply of large capacity. We can supply anywhere. Slag pot casting production process, slag casting process, machining process, the production process is include the sand casting process, heat treatment process. The machining process include drawing, cutting, machining to the finished sizes requirement by Johnny. And there also have a material grade for grey iron. And there have many references standards: HT 100, HT 150, HT 200, HT 250, HT 300, and HT 350. The different standards there have many. There have different chemical composition. Internal glass alloy casting and forging. There is a dimensional check report products. The product is select for the drawing, different drawing, different size and terms. And the base, and you can look the base are different too. Okay, this picture is a test is our test report and the shipment, and this is our customers. Okay, let's look at the third product, melting kettle wedding photos. Okay, there is a picture. If you want to the melting kettle wedding photo, you must give me the drawing and the size and the material. Like this, there have a size and if you like our product, you can contact us. This is our information. Okay. Now. Okay, our colleague hamburger. Yes. Thank you.
This is a hamburger. Today I will show you the new concept of fly crushing and grinding technology in cement and mining industries. Based on the theory of ball mill system and near specifically on the comprehensive application of such technology in the fly crushing and the grinding process, and push forward the new concept of cement and mine crushing and grinding technology through the analysis of the working conditions and the operation of each working part of the ball mill. Next page is introduction. Cement and mining industries are the basic industries in the national economy. They have the characteristics of sustainability, last value and high energy consumption, therefore high efficiency and low consumption are permanent topics in the server mining industries. Throughout the domestic and foreign markets, there are large ups and downs and with competition and the ultimate goal of enterprise competition is quality and cost. Therefore, technological upgrading and equipment optimization should be the top priority of current enterprise development. Crushing and grinding production lines are widely used in the production of mining, cement, electric power, chemical industry, building materials, and other industries. It plays a pivotal and fundamental role in the traditional manufacturing industry, and is also the main for mining, cement, and other enterprises to improve efficiency and reduce consumption of all ores such as gold, silver, copper, iron, and tin are mined. They need to go through primary crushing, medium crushing, die crushing, and then through grinding process to select fine or powdered. Every year, nearly 2.4 million tons of cement, raw materials, and clinkers are crushed and ground, and the processing CTO crushing and grinding processes exceeds 6 billion tons, about 1.7 billion tons of coal used in coal-fired power plants must be crushed, injected into the bioreactors for consumption and power generation. In 2019, China produced 9.96 million tons of steel based on the inventory average content of 30% of ore, 3.3 billion tons of iron ore alone need to be crushed and ground every year. Gold, Khmer, and other metal mines have similar production process. The gravel and the sand used in concrete should be broken and finally broken before it can be applied to all kinds of construction projects. Crushing and grinding processes concern about 4 million tons of wear-resistant materials every year. The power consumption of crushing and grinding takes up nearly 30% of the whole production process. Therefore, the improvement of crushing and grinding production technology is the main direction for enterprises to achieve energy saving, consumption reduction, and benefit improvement. Mistakes of current crushing and grinding process. Ball mill is called low efficiency machine. In fact, it is a misunderstanding. People don't really understand the ball mill is. It is a safe machine in the grinding process. The ball mill has been around for more than 100 years. Over the past 100 years, great changes have taken place in the grinding process. The feeding particle size of the ball mill has changed from about 200 in sample production to about 1 in modern mass production. Pressure and grinding production is the main link in service production and the market. Electrification and its power consumption accounts for nearly 30% of the entire production process. Therefore, the improvement of the pressure and grinding production process is the main goal of the enterprise to achieve energy saving, consumption reduction, and efficiency improvement. Next page is the significance of the new concept process. Establish the working state of the ball mill under the new material condition and effectively combine with the roller press, vertical mill and other media and fine crushers improve the output, reduce energy consumption, improve the particle from optimize the particle structure and obtain the optimal performance of certainty or significantly improve the beneficiation here. Put forward the ball mill system engineering theory, and according to the system engineering theory in the ball mill grinding process to make a pouch, making changes, design and launch the ceramic lining plate and the metal ball combination to increase output and reduce consumption. The propagation of ceramic long bonds 47% of steel, which can reduce the weight of lining plate by more than 50%, improve the efficiency of the ball mill and reduce the energy consumption of ball mill. Ceramics have high wear resistance, greatly reducing the running cost and maintenance rate of the ball mill. Establishing the working state of the ball mills under the new material condition effectively combining it with the roller press, increasing the output, reducing energy consumption, improving particle shape, optimizing particle structure, striving for the highest strength of surface. Reduces 90% of the load of the mill volume, which not only reduce the manufacturing costs and the accessories of the ball mill, increases the strength of the wardrobe body, but also eliminates the of leakage of power and materials and greatly improves the working environment of workers. Our new concept grinding process has been used coincided on ceramic mills with diameters of 3.8 meters and 4.2 meters. Ceramic lining plate is used in industrial application with metal grinding or on ferment mill with a diameter of 4.2 and 30.5 meters. The output of 42.5 grade thermal stands as high as 290 tons, and the power consumption is about 24 degrees per ton. The output is about 200 to 230 tons, and the power consumption is about 30 to 33 degrees per ton, which the traditional design is used in the same type of mill stack. The ceramic ball mill lining boards have been used in Tianjin Thermal factory for more than 16 months. It has been verified by the customer that the design is mature and stable, and the wear-resisting firmness is extremely induced, which determines the development direction of the ball mill lining board in the future and is a pouch making product. In an industrial test of 3.8 and 30 meters diameter thermal mill, a single big mill composed of a combined self-thermal liner has been successfully run for 7 years. Compared with the traditional mill, the output has been increased by 30%. The power consumption per ton is about 25, and more importantly, so the life of wear-resistant materials has been increased by more than 50%. In precision, the new concept of crushing and grinding technology can increase the output of the ball mill by more than 20%, save about 20% of electricity, and extend the life of wear-resistant materials by more than 50%. Under the new working conditions, the work tasks of the exciting ball mills have undergone a fundamental change. It is necessary to thoroughly study the ball mills and use comprehensive technology to improve the active power of the ball mills. The ball grinding theory in ball mills is of no practical significance. The ball with uniform ball diameter and greatest grinding ability. Simple camper compares of a variety of panels with different surface shapes can greatly increase the output of the mill and greatly reduce the power consumption. Excellent wear-resistant materials are the basis of the new concept of crushing grinding technology. In the ball mill system engineering theory, ceramic liners and metal balls will be the best combination, and it can effectively reduce violent chromium pollution. In the new concept of ball mill system engineering, whether it is thermal on ice, whether it is dry or wet grinding process, we don't hesitate to recommend ceramic liners. Thank you.
Hello, this is John. I'm from China, Academy. And today I will show our web receiving of heating. The treatment the custom class castings parts. And as you may know, we have a class about the web receiving class and heating receiving class. Also conceiving class, and we have a forging class. And now we also have a new class, and in our machine class. And now I will introduce our 8 new things, including the class parts. And all our parts. It is receiving system class like this photos and some anime. A power is a German fixture, and we also have a picture asking like the picture 1 and picture 3. And we also have a German parts in reading tube, like the photo, reading tube, like the photo 4. And we also have some rulers, like in this photo 9. And we also have three parts, like the first photo 12. And we also have another parts, some actually Stanford and cables, and also featuring the parts. And other our material, this is the castings material, and like this list, material list. Material including 1 for 2 for 2 8 2 for 3 and 1 for 2 8 2 4 8 2 5 and another 1 for 4 8 7 3 3 7 and that means the material is GS14 coordinated 20 to 12, and the chromo is about 25, the nickel is about 12. And we also have some popular material like 1.4848, and in the chromo is about 25 and 1 nickel and 20. And another 1.4865 1.4849. And another computer material is last in the last list, and weight is 2.4879, and the nickel is about 28, and the chrome is about 28, nickel is about 50, and they have a 5 and about some standard and material. And about our parts, nutritional parts. I will show you some simple. The first is a hatchet in the fruit basket. Like this small simple. This is a retrieving basket, and that help for sand, too long and too short. And this part we use the programs is most of us programs to make this, and the material is about 2.4879, like this. This side is small and the one side is only 400, and the right side is only 300 millimeter, and the high side is very soft and about 40 millimeter. And we also have some marks in our parts, like this. This is his number, and in the 1 by 1, 2. And sometimes we also do marks the material grade and our company logo. And another our heat treatment parts is the heat treatment trace. Like this. This is a heat treatment trace. And this part is also used as a semi-casting, the most one casting progress. And this is a skills, and the long side same as the one side. The side is about 460 millimeter, like this. And the thin leg, we can look at this. This is only 30 millimeter, and this is a plain fish, so we call it a truss. And this part we also do some marks with the sand, like this part. This part that includes the material is 1.4865, like this, and some hit number. Also have some production date. Very heavy. Like this. And if you have any inquiry about retrieving the trees and basket, please send us or follow us. Thank you. And now I will do about our another part. Let's say the radio tubes, like this photo. First of all, the radio tube is used with the heating furnace. That like these photos, sometimes they include the U type, I type, double E type, and W types. And we also have another types. And our another material standing. This material is ASTM A297. The grade that includes the HK, HU, and grade HP, like the yellow material. And this type is popular radio tube types for the product. This is long. And we also have some photos. I will show the next type. And our other parts. Centrifugal casting parts. About centrifugal casting, this is a progress, and we use it to make some road parts that like some rounds, pipe, tube, and some another part. And all our centrifugal casting progress, we use the material in to that including the carbon steel like the 45 steels, Q235 steels, and we also have some more resistance material like some ASTM A352 Chrome 20 and Chrome 25, 27, and we also have some another nickel hard material to make some tubes, and we also have the part 3 material in the resistance material, like some 1.4848 or and some ASTM A297 HK, HU, HP material to make some long pipe and radio tube and furnace cooler. And we also have some high line steel material like 225, SS 225 and Haddock C23276. Also we have some material like some NR K500 and NR 400. And please look our these photos. We will show the first turn is our bronze with commission and part two is our centrifugal cutting to make some tubes like this. And we often centrifugal long pipe and we do machine the OD side, ID side, and long side. And now we check our sign. The first way to check our surface finish, and the surface finish is more than a 6.3. And the picture 2 is our check our right side with our rulers. And we also check our right side and OD side, like the photo 3 and photo 4. And we also do some long pipe, like the last photo. This is long pipe, and this material is 2205, and we will packing in a wooden case, like these photos. Yes. And we also have another pipe, like this. This is our very sitting centrifugal parts. That means the material is very sitting. And the first is our padding photos. And we also have some warm shows, like the first one and first two. The picture 2, picture 1. Picture 1 is chrome tail align steel, and the hardness is more than HRC 156. And another tube. Answer the picture 2 with picture, we used the ASTM A532 class B type A. That means the material is chrome 27. And this hardness is more than HRC 60. And we also have AS 2027 chrome 27. The hardness is from 63 to HRC 65. Like this photos, and the last photos is our check. We check our size, and we do a PT test, like the red pipe. And about our centrifugal casting progress, we also have another material, and sometimes that use some red tube and foam roller, and parts of work. I will introduce our foam roller and sleeve. Next, this photos of photo is our foam roller, and we can look. Usually when set foam roller, that including the 2 shaft and 1 part. And we often use the centrifugal casting to make the head, and use our foam progress to make the 2 shafts. And then we will do welding and assemble them. And then we also do the machine our side. And like the photo 3 and photo 4, that is our finish into and about our picture 2 and our slate. Usually we use the centrifugal casting to make some small pipe or small tube, and then we do CNC to make our side and turn the joints. And this photo is our machine. And usually how to make some rods using the centrifugal casting, and I will show you. The first one we use our centrifugal casting to make our centrifugal long pipe, like the full picture 2 for the 1. And then we will do machine the OD side, like the picture 2. We will finish the machine, and we will cut them to some small rods, like the picture 3. This is some rods. And now we will check the side about the OD side, ID side, round side. And we will do machine again. And per our machine, and per our joints outside to machine like the further side. And then we will finish the outside. We can get our rods like the picture 4, and we do some marks in our parts. And then we must check our parts, that including our material and the side. And we also do PT test and UT test, like this photos. The first one is to UT test, and now photos 3 and 4 we do the PT test, and when we finish the check, and we will set it in a wooden case, and we will ship it. And when we finish the check, we will send our customers invitation report like this, and about our where restrictions material, and we usually pertain the side report and material report and hard disk report. And this is our report. And this inside is all okay, all pass. So these parts will be shipping And if you have any central figure inquiry, please send us. And then in that including some type 2 rows. Thank you. That will also. Bye.